is December 9th of 2009.
263128.
Make sure all my lights work, make sure this is recording, you can see it. This is effectively a layout of our city. These numbers here are vehicle numbers. And the way we can log into the system, we can either log in and display our call sign, like this person here is L29.
Okay.
I've logged myself in as L10, that's my call sign.
I see.
Or you can log in as a car, and some people choose to log in as a car number, so we can see 5224 is driving the
Oh, so you know where the other officers are?
Yeah, as long as
roughly.
As long as they've logged in, and as long as they've signed on to the system. This is the GPS unit up here.
Okay.
It pings about every 2 seconds, I believe. Okay. And we'll just go drive out in the street here. I think what this is modeled on originally is our fire run maps, and as you can see, it actually shows us buildings, the lots, the layouts, and what their street numbers will be.
Right.
And in this case, because I think this was originally designed for the fire department, you have fire hydrants.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
So it's not so useful for us, but
how interesting, the legacy.
Yeah. I mentioned that there are vehicles that you can see out here, which are orange, and then there are events. Like this event here is in purple, it's 1195, that means there's a car stop there. This doesn't route for us now, it'll just show us where we are, and we have to figure out where we're going to go. So it's not like a TomTom or garbage or something like that. So we don't want to park right in front of the house. We don't, because if someone's waiting there and sees us, they're going to have the element of surprise or the tactical advantage, if you will, because they'll be able to shoot out the window before we can even get out of the car. You know, short of someone calling every day and saying, hey, where are your road closures, I'm not sure how you get information from a municipality like ours. Unless you had something like KCBS or KGO where callers call in and say, hey, I noticed something here, more information about it. But if we had let's say we had a major car accident or some other type of police activity where it's not necessarily reported, because accidents generally get reported on other sites, but let's say we had some other major kind of police activity, we had to shut down this intersection up here.
Okay.
Pretty big intersection.
Okay.
And we have to start turning cars around.
Okay.
Well, in that case, if people could report to each other that there was an incident here,
right,
that was slowing down traffic, and people, we're forcing people to make U-turns, it would be helpful if people knew about it, so that that fewer would come to this intersection, and more would, take detours on their own.
That's exactly the kind of thing that Waze is trying to do.
So, and in that sense, that'd be a perfectly good use of that information, and that's something that I don't necessarily see being reported by some of the major traffic reporting sites at this time. We've had a lot of burglaries. We had a whole rash of people breaking into cars about a week ago. People have been running from us more frequently. In the last 2 months, I think, we've gotten into 4 or 5 foot chases where you can literally go months on end without having one. It just seems that, more crime is afoot. Whether that's actually true or not statistically, I don't know. But my impression based on radio traffic is that it's been busy, so.
Y7, your plate cleared 57 of 09 on it.
If you didn't have those tools, would that make a huge difference? What if it was just you and your car?
Not that long ago, we didn't have computers. We had a radio and a notepad. And, you just had to, dispatch would send out information over the radio, and you had to write it down and respond accordingly. So all these tools are been probably the last 15 years or so.
28 for
Thanks so much for your ride.
28 is the 911. We have from 1051 Meadow Circle, 1051 Meadow Circle. Oh, 40. Can you call those 911?